Good morning. Good morning. Hey guys, I'm not going to be here very long because there's news. There's a bunch of news coming. I just want to hop on. Hey guys, I'm not going to be here very long because there's news. There's a bunch of news coming. I just want to hop on. Hey guys, I'm not going to be here very long. And I don't want to waste your time or my time. I already took, let me see. And I couldn't send it fast enough, guys. I'm so sorry. Let's see, where is it? Where's my setup? I couldn't send it fast enough. Let's see. Good morning. Good morning, Daniel. Good morning, Antonio, Chrissy. I was saying that there's a bunch of news coming. And therefore, I'm not going to be broadcasting today. Man, I've run into a streak of news days. I got up just to let you know that I'm not going to be doing this, but I wanted to leave you the setup in case you guys were interested. Let me see if I can get over there. Let's see. There you go. Can you guys see that? Let me know that you guys can see this. This is gold. Good morning, Stefan. Good on, Farhan. We got lots of news coming up, guys. So you can see there's lots of folders coming out. And I don't trade news. I don't recommend anybody else trade news who are technical traders. So yeah, I took 2 small trades on gold. I took the rejection from up here. And I took the bounce from right here. Could have held it longer. But as I was approaching the trend line, and I expected there might be some rejection here because of, again, probably waiting for news. I went ahead and closed it. For a news day, you know, what, 370 is not too bad. I don't know if you can see that. You know, 370 to begin the morning. I was trying to send, thank God it hasn't closed above the trend line, because I think this is going to be a nice setup. We have a lot of pressure to the downside, but I do see a potential head and shoulders forming. You can see it right on the 4H there. Let's go ahead and do this. A little crooked. My design is a little crooked, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be crooked. Something like that. Okay. You can see that coming. So I think there's a good potential here for some money. It's at a very strong support, right? Strong right now. All of this right here, strong support. So does that make me biased? It kind of makes me biased for a buy. Yeah, and it's breaking the trend line now. But it's, what time is it? It's 6:30 already. Hour and a half to news or something like that. Was it 2 hours? 2 hours to news. As I mentioned, I don't trade news. Yeah, man. That's a lot of news, man. Stefan, that was a lot of news. Very disappointing for me because I'm trying to get this thing going right and create the new habit of coming on the early morning. I'm tired though. It's been I've been messing up my calendar, my appointments, because my head is kind of backwards because my work schedule is still nighttime, but I'm trying to do morning classes. Not morning classes, but the morning lives. So it's kind of a little backwards. For those of you who are on the team, you already have the setup for New York. New York did not break out last night. I think it attempted to break out and then it came back in. Is that right? Yeah, we got a little fake out action happening right there. But I'm gonna leave you guys with the gold setup here on YouTube. It's nice. It's a nice setup, guys. It is a nice setup. I just don't like the fact that we're dealing with news. And that's unfortunate, I have the pool guy coming later on to fix the LED lights. So I gotta be up for that. Yeah, yeah. Antonio says no trading. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Daniel. Yeah, yeah. The GU is looking good. Let me see. Did you guys see what the heat wave is looking like? I gotta free my yeah, there's currently the USD is strong GBP. So this is contradictory information to what's going on with price action on GU. Just be aware of that. Okay, you might want to look at the higher time frames to see what's going on. Perhaps pull up the Dixie. See what the DXY is doing. The Dixie is at support, right? The Dixie is at support. So here we have some contradictory information. We have another head and shoulders being formed here on the Dixie, which means that I don't know if this if this is the bounce up or if it's going to do a bigger bounce from here on up. If it does a bigger bounce from here on up, then gold is coming down and GBP USD is coming down most likely. So again, not surprised, right, that we have contradictory information on news day. Yeah, so you see it's at support. the dollar index. Doesn't mean it can't break through. But again, it's contradictory info to what I have. Because you can't have a head and shoulders both on the Dixie and on gold. One of them is lying. One of them is lying. So I think it's best to wait for and as far as GBP USD is concerned, the moment to trade it would have been last night, not now. If it didn't do what it was going to do last night, and it didn't, I mean, all you could have done last night is catch the bounce from the top, the rejection from the top at 8 o'clock, because the Kasakaya side was oversold, overbought. You could have taken that to the downside. Now you have this bounce, right? Closing back inside, as mentioned. But and it bounced from the 50, it bounced from the golden zone, right? And you have, there's a lot of confluence here for a buy. But now 6:30 in the morning with the pre-New York happening, no, this needed to resolve last night and it didn't. So it's a no, it's no good for me. If you guys want to play it, fine, but I got my own gold. Something's going to happen with gold. Good morning, Christine. Yeah, Farhan, that's how it is when there's news. It's very choppy. That's why, again, I don't. It's so funny, right? Last night I went to bed at what time? Again, because I'm still getting stuff done here in the house, fixing things, trying to fix the office here. Now I have 4 monitors here in the office. I got my big, massive 49-inch beautiful monitor. That's the one that has the chart on it right now. But I have my iMac and I have another screen here. I'm trying to figure out how to make it work in this space. I don't know what I want to keep. I don't need all this. You know, now I could use a couple of screens because news and whatever, but I don't need all this. So I'm trying to figure out, I'll put it all up so I can figure out what is it I want to keep, you know? So I'll figure it out. But yeah, if it wasn't for news, man, gold is looking pretty. Gold is looking pretty. We took, again, 2 small wins on gold. And now I am chilling. And I ain't doing nothing. And I'm not doing nothing. If gold breaks the bottom, I think it'll be a fake out. If gold breaks the bottom, I think it'll be a fake out. Now that's a fake out that can pay us really good, right? If it breaks the bottom, 60 pips, that's a nice little fake out, but you know how gold does. I'm just looking at this wall over here. And if the head and shoulders is going to be completed, it's got to go up. You know? Now, yeah, this is, now, again, what's the neck? I guess this is the neck. So it's got to come down here. Got to come down here, I would think. It's got to come down here, bounce, and then go up. So look for a 60 pip fake out. That's quite a fake out. A 60 pip fake out on gold so it can reach down here so it can go up. Let me extend this all the way out. Yeah, that's looking nice. But to be honest, guys, I mean, I had a pretty good week. What am I up? What am I up? When did the week start? The 23rd? Yeah, I'm up a couple grand. I'm up a couple grand and I'm not looking um to risk my profits on a news day. Tomorrow's Friday and I won't be in town. Starting next month, September, which is next week, I should be here every day except for Wednesday morning. Yeah, Chrissy, the summer months do affect the markets, or I should say the market adjusts to the summer. I should say it that way. But I really do believe that the market is going to keep roaring up for the rest of the year. And it has, generally speaking, it has. We've had our lulls here and there, but gold is still making, 150 pip moves. So, but it's been a quiet week, mostly it's been a quiet week. So it could be a combination of the summer. It could be a combination of news. It's just had a lot of news. Since last Thursday, when I started doing the lives, um, we've had so many news. It feels like almost every day. So, oh wow. So look at that. And so Monday, we're not even going to get to trade either, because if it's a bank holiday, we don't trade. Now, it doesn't mean that it won't move. But on a bank holiday, who wants to trade? Thanks for giving us a heads up on that front. Right, Reese? That's a great movie, The Edge. Right? I'm glad you watched it. It's an oldie. It's an oldie. But very intense. And what I got out of that was that whole concept of if one man can, another man can. If one man can, another one can. Timekeeper. That's awesome. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I don't man, it's disappointing. I have upended my life, so that I can be here in the morning and news to begin. But you know what? It's a good thing. It's a good thing I did it. I'm happy I did it, and I'm going to continue to do it. We're going to learn the New York session. I'm going to learn it. Yeah, yeah, good movie. Very good movie. Intense. The Edge. For those of you who don't know, that's a conversation that we've had. Was it during class? Yeah, class on Monday. For those of you who are not part of TTA, we're still there. And I'll probably leave later on in the description the link if you guys want to join us. It's an affiliate link that I have. And if you are a Spanish speaker, si usted es una persona de habla hispana, todavía no lo he hecho, pero lo estoy preparando. Ya tengo todo el bosquejo para las clases en español, y estaré dando clases en español para aquellos que quieran unirse a una academia en español. Buenos días, Joe. God blessings to you. Yeah, news is part of the game, but man, disappointing. Okay, so here's gold making its move. It should, but I don't know, guys, right? In order to complete the head and shoulders, it has to come down. Looking like it wants to go up. What's the 30-minute? Ooh, nice, but it's running into the 50 here. 15-minute, it's right on the 50. Yeah, that would have been another $300 right there. I'm sure Joel has a plan for this already. Joel, are you in it already? Buenos dias. Good morning, Malik. I was letting everybody know I'm not going to be here with news coming. Trying to remain disciplined. I mean, you get the itch, right? Because you want to trade. And I took two small positions this morning already. Got a little bit of money on gold. But nothing happened with GU last night. Nothing's happening at the moment. What am I doing here? So gold broke out of its pattern of lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. It broke the flag, went forever, now rejected. Again, I'm thinking it's creating a head and shoulders. Creating a head and shoulders situation here. If it's going to complete the head and shoulders, I don't know, maybe it starts from over here. I was thinking it might want to come down here to the neck and then go up, but it looks like it's wanting to make a move right now. But the Dixie also has a head and shoulders. And they move in opposite directions. So how could they both be having a head and shoulders? That doesn't make any sense. So just caution because of news. The market behaves oddly during news day. So I'll be here another 7 minutes and then I'm just going to shut it down. And that's just to be able to tell everybody that I'm not going to be here today because of news. I don't like wasting people's time, no mind, so. Josh dice, hoy estoy tranquilo. Good for you. Yeah, timekeeper, take care, brother. God bless you. Nice move. Nice move on gold. Very nice. I caught part of that candle, but I'm done with that. Let's look at the 30-minute. Yep. It's going to be about 20 pips to the 50 moving average, 25 pips. It may close over, then come down, test again. If it keeps rejecting on the 50, look for it to break. If it keeps rejecting on the 50, if it climbs to 50, then it's going to go up. But again, with news coming, that may eliminate everything I'm saying. It may mean nothing. Will you be here Friday or next week? Yeah, next week, Stefan, what I was saying is that starting with September, I should be here every day of the week except for Wednesday. That's the one day that I won't be here. And again, more than anything, even if they're news or whatever, to create the habit of being here in the morning, I will probably be here every day. If there are news, I'll probably come on just to say, hey, we're not doing anything, or I'll announce it the day before because of news. You know, I just don't think it's a good idea. It's not a good habit to try to trade news when you're a technical trader, although you could trade afterwards. So we'll see. But yeah, I should be here every day next week except for Wednesday, and for the month, every day except for Wednesday. Okay. 4 more minutes and I'm done. Just interested to see what happens here. I just want to know what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up. A lot of noise up here. A lot of noise up here. It'd be a brave person that buys gold here. Okay. This is all wait time for me, even though again it's breaking the trend line. Thank you, Ira. Appreciate that, brother. Or sister. Brother or sister. Ira. I had a couple of friends, Ira. They were guys in school. But Ira could mean something else. You never know. It could be IRA. It could be IRA. Neil. Are you Irish? Yeah, I knew a couple Irish in college. Hey, Marius, I'm probably going to be starting at around 6:30. I've been coming to the market around 6. I'll probably come around 6 to set up charts and stuff like that. But I won't be live until like 6:30 or something like that, because I've noticed we just wait. There's a lot of wait time. The London session I know pretty well. If I come to 1 o'clock, by 1:30, I'm going to start seeing something, and I'll have a pre-London move by 3 a.m. The New York, I'm trying to figure out, and I thought, well, let me come to the market at 6. But there's a lot of wait at 6. Good, Stefan. I'm glad. For those of you who are in TTA next week, I think I'm going to be doing a class on the retest. I think there's some confusion on the retest. So I'm going to try to clarify that for you guys. And it has to do with personality and style, right? Jay is very aggressive with the retest. I'm a little more conservative on the retest. But it's funny because Jay is not really a retest trader. Jay is a breakout trader. So, okay. All right. Yeah. 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 I got a couple buddies in college, Ira. Yeah. Good to know, brother. Love you too, man. Okay, we got seconds now, 20 seconds for the 6 a.m. candle to close. Okay, you should get a new candle here. This is what I'm looking at. It's retesting this area that left. You know, it was consolidating here, broke out, then came down, broke down below again, is retesting it. So I guess when I think of it, then I could, well, I could make this zone down here when I think of it. But I mean, there's multiple areas here that are a problem for buyers. A lot of issues here in this area for buyers. It'd be better for it to climb above, and then maybe you get some clear moves up. Don't mean it can't go. Okay, guys, I'm gonna shut it down. As I mentioned, I'm not trading today. I took earlier a couple positions on gold. That's gonna be it for me. News at 8:30. Remember that. I think there's news at 8:30 and 10:30. I mean, that's just a couple of yellow ones. Then there's 11:30. I mean, look at all these news, guys. So you got 8:30, 10:30, 11:30, which I think is why GU has been so slow today. Gold is running into resistance at the moment. Some minor resistance. Well, it's not really minor. There's a bigger resistance up here, but there's also resistance here. So wouldn't be surprised if it rejected from there and came down. If it does climb, this is the kind of situation that requires news for it to break these kind of areas like this. It still hasn't retraced since the drop. It hasn't done a serious retracement. Well, it did this retracement right here, and that was shallow, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a 38. That was 38.2. That 38.2 should tell us it's going to break the bottom. That shallow retracement should tell us it's going to break the bottom. It's retested the bottom, which is okay. It's good. But that shallow retracement should tell us. Look for candles to close below this area. If you guys are going to hang out, I'm going to bed. Look for resistance here to hold. And if it doesn't hold, perhaps then it'll climb the 50 and go up. This is this area has to hold for it to go up. Okay. And with that, I'm going to head on out, guys. Cesar, bienvenido. I'm headed to get some well-deserved snooze. And I will see you guys not tomorrow. Monday apparently is a UK bank holiday, so perhaps not Monday. Then it'll have to be Tuesday. And that's just the way it is. It doesn't mean that I won't trade. I may trade something that I see, but it's not good. It's not good for teaching or educating or teaching even discipline, because the discipline kind of breaks down when you trade during news. Okay, yeah, I'm done. Take care, guys. God bless you. And be very patient. Be very patient. Only take clear moves. I mean, this is a nice climb over the trend line and whatever, but this is high risk as far as I'm concerned. Okay. All right. Take care, guys. God bless you. Let me see, how do I shut this baby down? Okay. Somewhere in here. Take care, guys. God bless.